The legend of Oba Oro, the voice of the ancestors, long before the towns had names and before the rivers carved their paths into the earth. There was a sacred land in what is now Nigeria. It was a time when spirits roamed freely and the earth spoke in whispers to those who listened. In the heart of the forest, where the trees stood tall like ancient warriors, lived a young hunter named Oba Oro. His name meant King of the Voice because he could hear the spirits of the forest. The elders said he was chosen by the gods. One night, the sky turned red and the wind carried a strange message. The great baobab, the oldest tree in the forest and keeper of the ancient secrets, called to Oba Oro in his dreams. The balance is broken, the tree rumbled. A darkness is spreading from the east. Only the one who walks with the voices can restore the light. Oba Oro set off at dawn, guided by the echo of the ancestors. He crossed the river Esin, where he faced the giant serpent, Idanre. "You cannot pass without truth," hissed the serpent. Oba Oro bowed his head and spoke of his mission, not with fear, but with clarity. The serpent, recognizing the truth in his heart, slithered aside. Further along, he met the fire maidens of Oyo, spirits of flame who guarded the sacred ember. They tested his courage with illusions of failure and fear. But Oba Oro listened, not to the noise, but to the still voice inside him. And through the fire, he found the ember of unity, glowing blue with ancient power. At the top of Mount Ure, Oba Oro met the Shadow King, an ancient spirit corrupted by pride. The Shadow King offered him power, the ability to rule over all clans. But Oba Oro said, "I do not seek to rule, I seek to heal." With those words, the ember of unity burst into light, dissolving the shadow into dust. The land sighed in relief. Rivers flowed freely again. Animals sang under the moonlight, and the ancestors danced in the stars. When Oba Oro returned, he spoke not of his glory, but of the wisdom he had learned, that true power lies in listening to the land, to the spirits, to the voice within. To this day, some say you can still hear him when the wind passes through the ancient forests of Nigeria. A whisper, a guide, a legend, and thus the age of wisdom began.